G'day from day one at Fespa. My name is Wayne Robinson, editor of Print 21 magazine. And I'm here with Paul Weissett, business unit manager for sign and display at Curry Group. G'day, Paul.
Hey, Wayne. Welcome to the meeting.
Yeah, well, thanks. It's good to be here. Decent weather, and Fespa itself's buzzing, isn't it?
Yeah, very busy. I can't believe it. Day one, we've had a load of Aussies already see us here at the EFI stand.
Yeah, terrific. It's good to see, isn't it? People are thinking about the future.
Yeah, definitely. I think in terms of trade shows are certainly back, and people are wanting to get overseas and see the latest innovations. It's great for everybody.
Okay, so Curry Group, obviously you distribute EFI in Australia and New Zealand. We're on the EFI stand. What's the kind of main message EFI has for the industry right now?
Look, I think in terms of the messaging is that EFI really have a vast array of printing options for people, and really in that specialisation piece. So I think in terms of, EFI have been really well renowned for their industrial space. They're expanding and extending into that area, but also extending down to the production space, which is really fits our Australia and New Zealand marketplace.
Yeah, so by production you mean the day-to-day wide format sign display work?
Yeah, definitely. The versatility, so people generally want to be everything to everybody, so whether it's printing straight onto rigid for signage, but also flexibles, floor graphics, wall graphics, all that sort of thing, wallpapers, industrial, interior decor, people want that versatility, and that's what these production systems provide.
Yeah, so it's the applications that really EFI is looking at in terms of being able to enable their customers, your customers, to produce those.
Yeah, for sure. And I think as you go up through the portfolio, as you get into that sort of capacity provider, we then also have those industrial systems to really push out that high volume work.
Because I guess in Australia, essentially, although it's a huge country, it's actually a relatively smaller market. So does that mean that for the print business in whatever location, they have to really be able to do a lot of different applications, don't they?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So that versatility is key, and that's probably where our hybrid technology, we can really do that whole portfolio, as I mentioned before, really fit that particular market. But as I mentioned, now that specialty things like die-sub, sort of high-end corrugate packaging, that sort of coming into the mix, and that's where some of our systems fit in really well as well.
Okay, well, terrific. Well, this show, of course, there's a whole heap of technology on display right behind us. This is the Butec H5?
Correct, and the H5 has been in the market for some time, but there's some new innovations with the H5 just launched this show. So I talked about corrugate. We've got some new media handling system that allows to print on some really difficult media, which would have been almost impossible before on a hybrid system. We've got introduced a automatic double-sided mode for flexible media, and we've got something quite exciting with a gloss mode that we can actually do a variable gloss print using UV heaters. So that's also quite exciting to see innovations on the H5.
And the H5, with these innovations, is that kind of available now, or will be available soon?
Yeah, they're available straight after the show. So, and those people that have a H5 have recently installed a couple, they'll be available on those particular systems as well.
Okay, yeah, great to see, because this is just one of the systems on the show, and it's the H series, which is the H series itself. What else is EFI showing here on the booth?
Yeah, well, I talked about our production hybrids. We've also got the Pro 30H. That was the system Curry Group displayed at Packprint for the very first time, and have a number of systems based in Australia, so that's here on show. We've also got the fastest roll-to-roll LED UV printer in the market, the Q3R, with a range of finishing options, so cutting, slitting, basically trying to get a finished print off the product. And we've got a very successful to date Fespa Video 340i Plus, which is a die-sub based system, so direct to substrate, no need for a calendar, and ready to go straight to your event or retail outlet.
Yeah, we can see that right opposite us here, the Fespa Video 340i Plus. Soft signage, is it the growing market in Australia?
Oh, for sure. I think in terms of, it's certainly been adopted in the European markets for some time now, but we're really seeing that ability, especially the size of Australia and having to ship prints around the country. Fabric gives that flexibility, being able to fold, package, send, reuse, and has some really vibrant, high value feel about it as well.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at a tiger here and I'm almost scared. The market in Australia, the soft signage market, well, not just the soft signage market, the whole sign and display market, it's been on an upward trajectory for, 2 decades now. Do you, in your position, see that growth able to continue?
Well, I think it really depends on the type of printer. So I think we're seeing a lot more players in the market, which, they're sharing the load. But what we're seeing is some of the bigger players now that have got to volumes, and as that technology comes to market, there's still some increases and consolidation. So for some of the higher end products in the EFI stable, I still see there's some growth in those areas.
Okay, and then for the run-of-the-mill commercial print shop who's looking at adding wide format to their kind of revenue stream, in your experience, is that a kind of relatively straightforward process to add in a wide format system and go out and sell it?
Yeah, sure. I think you still need to know what you're selling. I mean, it's very much, I think it comes down to the application you want to show, as opposed to just saying wide format. It's really what applications you want to take to your customers. As soon as you understand that, for sure. But it's important, the application piece. That's not just the printing, but that's of course the finishing as well. And where is that print going to go? So I think as long as people have that in mind, they're pretty safe in dipping their toe in the water in wide format.
Okay. And we're here at the show, obviously lots of booth. EFI has been a brand of technology, it's been around for many years now. What is it, would you say, that sets these printers apart?
Look, I think it's that productivity piece. One thing EFI also does, it controls the whole ecosystem. So having a firing controller, making your own ink, having a closed loop system, and being able to produce that high speed is something a number of other manufacturers don't do. It's probably why Curry Group is so interested in that EFI technology.
Okay, and Cool, you've had this for a couple of years now, EFI. Brought it on board, you came on board. How's the experience been? How's the market been responding?
Yeah, look, we had a bit of work to do, both EFI and Curry Group being new inside the display. We had to reintroduce ourselves to those particular markets, or introduce ourselves. And then EFI have had a patchy existence in the Australian market, but everyone's renowned for its great technology. So I think that combination of Curry Group service and support with a tier 1 technology provider, it's really caught hold now, and we're getting some really good momentum.
Okay, well that's good to hear. Well, Paul, thanks so much for your time. It's been great talking with you here on the EFI stand at Fespa.
No worries, Wayne. It's great to see you.
Okay, and this is Wayne Robinson from Print 21 signing off on the EFI booth with Paul Whitehead from Curry Group.